Shut up and sit down.
Howdy guys, it's Andy from Big Mac's Workshop and Painting Studio, and it's that time of the month again. It is White Dwarf time. So this month's White Dwarf, as always, just got it. Not had a look through it at all. But the first thing I noticed is it came with a Munchkin bookmark, which is kind of cool, and I'll definitely be using that one for myself. Of course, I like to have a good read. So opening it up, and let's see what we've got. As always, we've got the waffle about the White Dwarf team, introducing themselves, and it's Tony Cotterill, who's a guest editor this time. So onto the contents and the usual articles, a bit of everything as always. So let's get past some adverts then. So first thing I noticed on the Contact Us page is there's a little mini paint splatter for painting yellow. Always good to know. Getting these extra paint splatters in is always really handy, and painting Imperial Fists, as anyone who's ever tried doing that, is difficult at best. And so we've got the readers' models now, and as always I've got some lovely ones. Really nice painted troll there. I do like the colours he's gone for. Very cool. I do like the troll models. They're really ace. I do like them. And we've got one of the Iron Circle, which is one of Perturabo's bodyguards, as he doesn't have Marines as bodyguards because he can't trust them. So yeah, I've got a battle robot being painted up there. Really nice job. So obviously we're talking about what's going off in Warhammer and 40k. Obviously it's an opportunity for the games developers and the story writers to talk about where they're getting inspired from. So Age of Sigmar. So we've got a very cool double page spread. This is a tale of Warlords. So we've got the Stormbolt Warlords now, which is obviously we've got Stormcasts, Chaos Plague Dudes, we have the Idenough Deepkin, and some Goblins, which I have no idea what faction they're called. I think they're Gloomspire. And obviously a little bit more about the individual different things. So rather cool. You've got some different variants on the Plague Bearers, a little mini paint splatter on that one. So anyone who's considering painting Plague Bearers, definitely worth having a look at. And much the same with the other factions as well, although that is really cool. A nicely painted model, and it's very interesting to look at. I do like the new Goblin Rangers. Really nice models. So bit of information about the Realm of Death, which is continuing on their series of the Realm Wars and talking about the magical realms in the Age of Sigmar. And that's going to go on for a little while. So some more converting ideas for those people who want to make their models a little bit more interesting, make them a bit more unique. We're on about using various different bits and pieces to make the bases stand out a little bit better. So if you notice here, some green stuff and some skeleton sections, just like on here as well, just to make the bases look a little bit more interesting, so you can really put your own personal stamp on these things. So some more work on the Realm of Death, including a bit of a mini paint splatter about oxidizing and griming up your buildings for terrain and such, but it also can be used on any models as well. So it's definitely a lot of painting tips in this particular White Dwarf already. So now in the Age of Sigmar section, the featured army is the Stormcast Eternals, with a very cool paint scheme. including a really weird looking celestial wall. So I really like that. Interesting colours. I do like his army. It's a very cool looking army. Really vibrantly highlighted. It's got a lot of cool techniques on there. It's definitely stuff I'd like to spend a bit more time practicing. So there's a bit more on the army, and obviously we've got some really cool artillery pieces here. Sort of a non-metallic metal paint job on the gold work. So yeah, very, very nice model looking army this. So, some more rules of engagement for Age of Sigmar. So a nice hefty Age of Sigmar section. So you Age of Sigmar fans are going to be really into this one. Obviously you've got the simple how to play, general game, the unofficial game rules. And Tome Celestial, so what is this? This is looks like a story. Is it a story? No, it's just a bit of background about the Celestial Stormcasts. And that goes on for a fair amount of time, so this is a lot of lore based on them. And that's going to continue going on, and now you've got some actual battalions for new rules, what you can use in your Stormcast Eternal armies. So an actual paint splatter at this point, painting the Hallowed Knights, which is the silver variant of the Stormcast Eternals, using all the different techniques what GW used to paint them up. So 40k, I can talk about this one a bit more, as you guys know, I'm a 40k man myself. So a nice double page spread of Orcs and Imperial Guard, continuing on Vigilus. Obviously, as everyone who's keyed up is going to be aware that the Vigilus sections, Vigilus is the ongoing campaign, and it's getting very interesting at the minute. So obviously it's a little bit of ideas on how to keep fit, on how they go about making the armies and how the keywords work, and we're just the developers are just talking about those certain things. So a painting masterclass on weathering. Oh yes, this is definitely something I'll be looking at. I do love weathered vehicles, and I will be definitely reading this. So here we are, a nice battle tank weathering tutorial, using all the various different things, including sponges and such, because that does make a really good effect on around the vehicles. Really does make a nice splotchy battle damage. So now he's going further on, using things like the weathering powders, and obviously the other colours, using all the techniques. It's a really in-depth tutorial how this one works, so definitely going to be worth reading. So again, more mini paint splatters on how to paint some of the original legions. Looks like all of them. So yeah, we've got a couple of my favourites there, Night Lords and World Eaters, their basic paint systems. But obviously they're going into all the different legions as well, so you can it's beneficial for everybody. So an interview with the guest editor, and so he's going to be talking about what he's got going off and what he's been up to. Clearly he's been having something involved in the Blood Angels, because there's a nice big picture there. And a Clash of Companies, which is Middle-earth, and it's a campaign report rather than a battle report. So they're going to be talking about what's going off in their in-house campaign. Some interesting looking armies there. I do like the Lord of the Rings game models. Really nice models. And now it's Necromunda now. Talking about the Necromunda stuff and some nice artwork. Oh yeah, some lovely photos here. Some really good, nice big pictures. Make some nice posters these if you're that way inclined. And a battle report. Necromunda battle report this time. So it is Necromunda of Warlords, Goliaths, House Delac. So it looks like a three-way battle. Oh no, and Cal Jericho's Profiteers. So you've got an elite sort of war band of dudes as well. And a very, very cool table. As always, I'm going to skip to the back so we don't give any spoilers out on the battle reports, because that's the last thing I want to do, is to ruin a battle report for you guys. And we've got a bit of a story about Cal Jericho himself. So it's a nice long story. And on to Nightvault now. Talking about how to build the decks and such, as always. Just expanding the game. And Munchkin. There's a licensed game section is focused towards Munchkin. A lot of you guys will know what Munchkin is, and obviously know how to play it. It's a really simple game, and this is just a 40k version of it. What more could you ask? 40k, Munchkin, good times. So, Black Library interview with John French. So he's talking about his stories and what inspired him. And now we've got a second section to the reading order, which, if you've seen the reading order from the previous White Dwarf, is convoluted to say the least. And last but not least, we have got just the regulars sections at the end, stuff what's been going off in the studio in the downtime. And there we are. Very simple, very nicely put together White Dwarf this time round. Fairly quick video this time. Any painters are going to get a lot out of this one. There's loads of interesting painting stuff in there. So all you painting types are going to really benefit. As for specific games, I'm a little bit surprised there's no more 40k stuff in there, but there you go. There is a lot of interesting stuff in there. I was expecting the Yanari article to be in this one, apparently, but that must be next month. So that's going to be something worth looking forward to as well. So I hope you like this White Dwarf review, and if you want to see more of our content, check us out on YouTube. Hit like, hit subscribe. We do all kinds of stuff, mainly focused towards tutorials. We've got a few thank yous to make. So I'd like to thank our Patreons for your support. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this. And if you want to be involved in the Patreon program, check out the Patreon link in the link below. So thank yous to D-Wack, Warren, Love Minis, The Oak Boys, Ludwig, Kit Linquist, Acmus of Dawn, MTK, and Mark. You're our top paying Patreons, so thank you very much. Also, if you'd like reduced price models, check out the link below. The Outpost, or a Yorkshire-based retailer. Pretty much anything you want available from any system. Really good guys. Check them out. Use our link. They're our affiliate link. So every time you spend money, they give us a bit of store credit as well. Also, if you're interested in some of our merchandise, we've got a merchandise store, Teesprings. It's also the link below. Check us out. We will be working on getting some more products on there. But as it stands, it's only a small section, but it's worth having a look anyway. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, and bye-bye.